Hey guys, so continuing this series of reading the pitcher, and now we're talking about reading their pitches. So yesterday we talked about the curveball, so if you missed that, go back and check that out. Today we're going to talk about the slider. So as with the fastball and the curveball, there's several things we need to understand when it comes to the slider. We need to know the cue, the direction, the spin, the movement. We need to know how pitchers are using this pitch to get it out. So let's dive into, again, what we're seeing and what we're reading. So when it comes to the slider. So starting with the cue, direction, spin, movement. So the cue out of the hand is going to be an outward angle. So if I'm a righty, it's going to be an outward, more towards the hitter. So it's going to be outward appearance, and it's going to be explosive, like the fastball. That's why you hear people talk about the fastball and the slider looking the same, because that explosive, that feeling that you get is the same whenever you get the fastball and the slider, that explosive appearance. Now the spin, as far as the spin, this is one of those pitches that's tough because of the, again, like I was just saying earlier, because of the explosiveness of the pitch, you feel like it's a fastball. And then the other thing is, when you get a pitcher that throws a slider really, really well and gets good depth on that pitch becomes harder to see. You know, everyone likes to talk about the red dot as the way to identify the pitch. But when you get a pitcher who throws that pitch a lot and throws it really, really well, really sharp, really deep, good depth, dude, that dot is on the bottom of the baseball. So those are the good ones, man. The ones with the dot on the bottom of the baseball, you're getting good depth on that pitch, and it's tough to see. And we end up seeing a white pill with that explosive feel. And so it's a tough pitch, man. You know, and us as hitters, being afraid, you know, most hitters, if we're just being honest, man, like most hitters, we are afraid to get beat by the fastball. So we end up embarrassing ourselves on the slider with the panic swings. It's just a tough pitch. You know, good breaking pitches in general are tough to hit. Nobody's making money hitting good breaking pitches. We capitalize on making mistakes. So it's a tough pitch to hit. And then the movement of the pitch, obviously it's changing length of plane. It's not really a pitch that pitchers are trying to get strike with. It's more of them reading you as a hitter, and then thinking through what he can get you to do. Can he get you to take a pitch? Can he get you to chase that pitch for a swing and miss? Can he get you for a foul or a weak hit? So really, the pitcher is reading you, and he's trying to see when is the best time to throw that pitch based on what he's trying to get you to do. So this is a pitch that I feel like we need to learn more. We need to learn to take than learning how to hit. You know, the sliders that's hung, just like the curveballs that are hung, are good pitches to hit. You know, good breaking balls are really tough to hit. So when they make a mistake and up in the zone and it hangs, then it's an easier pitch to hit. So we got to get really good and understand the difference between the good breaking balls versus the not so good ones that we need to jump all over. So, but, you know, as far as how we approach this pitch, and again, every pitcher is different, but if we were going to generalize how I would approach hitting a slider, we're going to let the ball get deep. Like I would tell guys, think about it getting to your back hip. Like let the ball get deep, and then try to hit that ball through the second baseman's head. So, again, slider, tough pitch to hit. A good pitch, the really good pitch for pitchers. Tough pitch to hit. So anyways, I hope that makes sense. I'm hoping, you know, as we go through this series, we're about to wrap it up, but I hope you see how reading the pitcher is like the most important thing we can do on game day if we are going to have success. Okay? So while I got you here, I got to ask, you know, are you ready to hit the next level? Click the link in the bio, download the scorecard to figure out where you are at and where you need to be. And if you want to improve your score, text me ASAP, and let's get you to the next level.